everyone, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Nadia Dirampatan Rajalaut from STEM 11 Section 4. Today, I am going to discuss my illustration about the macroscopic view and the microscopic view of the three states of matter, the solid, liquid, and gas. But before that, let us define what is matter. Matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. Matter is composed of tiny particles called atoms, such as protons, electrons, and neutrons. In short, everything around us is made of matter. And now, let's proceed to my main discussion, which is the macroscopic view and the microscopic view of the three states of matter. Macroscopic view of matter is the view of solid, liquid, and gas that can be seen directly with our naked eyes. The microscopic view of matter is the view of solid, liquid, and gas with the use of microscope. So, let us discuss first the solid. It is probably of various kind. Rocks, pencils, and cubes are some of the examples of solid which saw our naked eyes. The microscopic view of solid is the properties of solid depend on how the particles are packed. As you can see in my illustration, in solid, there is a strong attraction or closely packed and fixed position. It cannot move anywhere. So, solid is a rigid, it cannot squash or compress, it has a definite shape and volume, and it cannot flow because of the closely attraction or fixed position of the particles in it, like this. So another form of matter is liquid. Well, when we say liquid, the first thing that comes to our mind is water. And yes, water is a good example of a liquid. So just as the example that I give in the macroscopic view of a liquid. The microscopic view of a liquid is the particles in liquid is not as closely held together in solid. So as you can see here, the particles are again closely packed but not as much in solids. This means that the movement of the particles causes the liquid to flow. Therefore, the liquid is less rigid, it cannot be squashed or compressed, it has no definite shape but has a volume because it can take the shape of a container. So as you can see, we put the juice here in container. So in this case, it has a volume, and this proves that liquid can flow. So the last form of matter is the strangest one because it cannot be seen with our naked eye. But in my illustration, I put the eggshell here to represent the gas and to prove that gas is just like liquid. They fill the space they're in or they take a forms. An example of a gas is the helium in a balloon. So the microscopic view of a gas is the properties of a gas depend on how the particles are packed. The force acting on the particles of a gas is weak, unlike solid and liquid. The particles of a gas is not closely packed, they fall apart. So, as a result, gas is not rigid, it can be squashed or compressed, it has no definite shape, and has no definite volume. That's all. Thank you for watching.